Okay, so today on the radio I heard an interview that the host was having with Aquafina. She sounded familiar to me. I swore up and down in my head she was the one I saw in Crazy Rich Asians with the blonde hair that looked like Miley Cyrus. She reminded me of Miley Cyrus. She was hilarious in that movie. Saw a picture of her and I was like, that's not that girl. Then I looked it up and found out, yeah, it is her. And she's in this new movie called The Farewell. And I'm interested in it. I have not seen the trailer, hadn't heard anything about it until the interview she had on the radio today. So I'm going to watch the trailer and film my reaction. This is the first time I've ever done this, so bear with me if it's ridiculous.
What's wrong, Dad? Please tell me. Your dad is dying.
She doesn't. She can't say anything. Family thinks it's better not to tell her.
Why is that better?
Chinese people have saying, when people get cancer, they die.
We have to go to China.
Wedding is an excuse so everyone can see her.
He's my only cousin. Did you think I should be there?
You can't hide
Okay,
it.
so already I'm noticed she looks so different with her hair long and dark, but I can tell it's her. She's got that very distinctive voice.
The emotions. If you go, Nana will find out right away.
Really 呀？咋啦？咋不说话呢？
Oh.
今天人多齐呀，好久没这么聚了，奶奶就等着这一天呐。来，大口咬，哇，哈哈哈哈！
She looks, I can't get over how different she looks here.
太痛苦了吧？
如果他想说再见呢？
你告诉他就毁了他美好的心情，你说对吧？
搭到他的肩膀上，那时候我都不愿意，我以后在他俩在卧室能干啥呀？
Oh my gosh.
Shouldn't we tell her? Isn't it wrong to lie?
It's a good lie. Most families in China would choose not to tell her.
你们说的啥呀？
他在英国学习，所以他会说英文。
结婚了吗？
She's dying. Can you be a little more sensitive?
What do you want from me? To scream and cry like you?
因为你把生命看成是个体的，这正是西方和东方的文化差异问题。东方人是把生命看作是集体的，家庭。
Oh.
I want to believe that is a good thing.
因为生活呀，不光是你去做什么，更是你如何去做。傻孩子。
Well, it's kind of, it's a little sad. I don't know. It looks like it's probably. I mean, I heard it's supposed to be kind of a little comedic, and it does look kind of comedic in some parts. But I think overall, it's just going to be so. Feels like it's going to be. That's a terrible situation to be in. I don't think I'd want to be in that. I don't know what I would do in a case like that. I think individual is important. At the same time, I understand sort of what they're talking about, being part of a whole, and that they felt like as a whole it was better for them to bear the burden of the pain of her imminent demise. But I don't know. I feel very strongly in the individual too. So I don't know. That stuff looks like an interesting film. I might take my mother to go see it. We both liked Crazy Rich Asians, and this is definitely quite a bit different from that. Much more serious subject matter, but I really liked her performance in the other movie, so that's what makes me interested to see her in this. Anyway, okay. First reaction video. That's it. Don't know if I'll do it again or not. Now this trailer is for a movie that wouldn't necessarily catch my eye. but just because of the subject matter, and I have memories as a kid, obviously, Mr. Rogers. Who doesn't have memories of him, his show? I remember when I would come home from school and I would be at my babysitter's or the lady that took care of me when I came home from school, and I recall him talking about putting on your thinking cap, and I would literally put this invisible thinking cap on and I'd tie it on my head. I remember I really enjoyed his show, and so I don't know if this is going to be a movie that will intrigue me enough to actually want to check it out, but I definitely am interested in seeing the trailer, get a feel for what the movie's going to be like. So here we go.
Hello, neighbor.
Hey, I'm looking for Fred Rogers. In here.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine?
He's gonna get his sweater
Could
on,
you be mine?
change his shoes.
Please won't you be my neighbor? Hello, neighbor.
Seemed like a sweet guy.
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
I'm here to interview you.
It is so nice to meet you.
You okay? Profiling Mr. Rogers.
Lloyd, please don't ruin my childhood.
Right?
This piece will be for an issue about heroes. Do you consider yourself a hero?
We are trying to give the world positive ways of dealing with their feelings.
Yeah? Like what?
There are many things you can do. You can play all the lowest keys on a piano at the same time.
You love broken people. Like me.
Sometimes we have to ask for help, and that's okay. I think the best thing we can do is to let people know that each one of them is precious.
It's a little bit tear-jerking.
Hey, Mr. Rogers! It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Please won't you be my neighbor?
That was wonderful.
Oh. Well, that's sweet looking. That looks like it's going to be a tearjerker. I don't gravitate towards tearjerkers, but that looks like a nice movie. Tom Hanks is not really anyone that's a draw for me to go see a film because it's Tom Hanks, but looks pretty good in this role, and be kind of interesting to find out a little bit more about Mr. Rogers. And I've heard nothing but good things about this man anyway, so I don't think this is going to reveal anything sinister or bad about him, just maybe a little bit more in depth about the personality or behind the scenes of what he was really like as a person. So not sure if this would be something I go see, but probably maybe will be something I watch, but I have to be in the right mood for movies like this. I'd much rather see death and destruction and action and blood and guts. I don't know why, but I'd rather watch something like that than something like this, which is going to pull me in emotionally and really just kill my heart. I don't know. So we'll see, but I'll keep an eye on this one. And if I ever watch it, maybe I'll come back and talk about it. All right. Okay, that's it for now. Bye. I have never seen the Cats musical. I'm not big into musicals, and so I don't know anything about this story. I recognize maybe a song or two, but I've been hearing some talk about this trailer, so I wanted to check it out and see what the big deal was. So here we go. Yeah, okay. This is probably why I've never been interested to watch it. This whole thing is just strange to me. This whole idea of cats walking around like people. I mean, it's one thing to see it in an animated type thing, but real people? I can't. Oh my goodness, why are these people? Idris Elba, what are you doing? Oh, really? Oh my gosh. That is a moving, it's a stirring song. I have always liked the sound of that, but this whole cat thing, I just can't get beyond that, so. Yeah, no, no, I won't believe. I will not believe. I don't think so. Yeah, I guess I can see why people, I mean, but here's the thing. If people are fans of the Broadway show, would they really have an issue with this? I mean, are the people that are, you know, like trash talking it or kind of, you know, like me, are these, are really the naysayers people that have seen it or have not seen it? I don't know. I'm getting the sense that there's overwhelmingly negative response to this. And personally, just because of the subject matter and how ridiculous it looks to me, I get it. But at the same time, is it fans of the Broadway show that are giving it these, you know, this type of reception? I don't know. This is definitely not something I will be watching. But I just wanted to watch the trailer to see what in the world the whole brouhaha was about. And so I've seen it, and yep. Okay, well, that's interesting. Not in a good way. Bye. Okay, got a new trailer I'm going to check out. It's called Cold Blood, and it's a thriller type action, I guess. I'm going to see what this is about. I think it has already been released. It's set in theaters and on demand July 5th, so it probably did not have a wide release because I never heard about it until recently. But if this is interesting enough to me, I will maybe try to see if I can track it down on demand somewhere.
as a sniper for elite special forces.
This guy's more than a professional.
He's playing a hitman again in here like he was in The Professional.
I'm not used to saving people. What were you doing around here?
Who's that girl?
In the U.S. a month ago.
Looking for her.
No cell phone, no ID. You don't want anyone to find you, do you? Who are you?
Tell me where she is.
This is interesting. I think I would like this.
I know what you do for a living.
Yep. Okay. I think I would like this. This is something that is up my alley, and don't know anything about reviews. I don't know if I'll check out any reviews before I try to watch it, but this looks really good. I haven't seen a lot of movies with him in it, but obviously the main one I've seen, I think, with him in it was The Professional. And I like that. I like that okay. So this looks a little similar-ish. Not really, but a little. I mean, he's playing the same type of character, but I guess I'll find out more whenever I check it out. And it's only been a few weeks since it was released, so if anyone has seen it, let me know what you think. I'm interested to hear. Alrighty, that's it for this one. Bye! I'm going to be upfront and tell you that comedy, it's not my thing. If I had a choice between comedy and horror, or comedy and action, thriller, adventure, sci-fi, whatever, I would always choose the other, would not choose comedy, typically. I do like comedy when it's interwoven into a more serious or gritty type of movie. Well, I don't know if gritty and comedy, you know what I mean. Like, I like comedy interwoven in certain films, but comedy itself, it's not something I gravitate toward. There are some comedy films I like that I think my very favorite comedy film is probably Liar Liar, just because it's not dumb comedy. Some parts of it are dumb, but it's not dumb comedy in the sense that we can identify with the situations in the film to a great extent. So it's rooted in some truth and reality. But I saw this, just the thumb shot, that the thumbnail of it caught my eye because I thought it was Martin Freeman, but I investigated further and it's not, but I still want to check out the trailer. So that's what I'm getting ready to do.
Why don't we see ghosts every day?
Oh, some supernatural stuff, that's right.
No.
I heard there was
Most
that.
hauntings are so small,
So
they
this
go
might
unnoticed.
be something that would interest me.
Maybe you could have a chat with my daughter, just to find out what's up with her. My name is Martin.
She's Mary and Joseph. She's floating. She's floating, Martin.
No. What is evil?
Oh God.
Coming, my sweet. I'm doing an incantation.
That's what.
Hear me, powers of the night.
Who is that guy?
The blood moon is nigh.
This bloody moon better make me bloody rich.
This is a satanic ritual
Satanists.
I woke up in the morning.
to break the spell.
Is that like an exorcist type shot? That lady standing there.
Like in Ghostbusters.
Oh, I haven't read that.
The plot thickens.
Oh.
So unnecessarily gross.
I don't like things like that. That's really gross.
Your girl's got something.
Prick.
This is little ghost lady. No. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were dead.
Gonna have a wreck. Okay, that looks pretty funny. Yes, I will be checking that out. But this is obviously something that I won't just be playing in the background just to have it on. It's something that I will want to pay attention to because looks like you kind of have to for this sort of thing. So what are the dates on this? Okay, the trailer just came out. It just says movie in theaters soon. I don't know if it's going to be anywhere near me. Probably not. Not that I live out in the boonies or anything. This doesn't look like it's going to be a wide U.S. release type of film. So I will have to find it on some streaming site. So if anyone happens to watch it at any point, just drop me a line and let me know what you thought about it. And maybe we can chat about that sometime. I like to talk about movies. I like to talk about stories. So feel free to make any comments about things like that. Any suggestions about movies that maybe are underrated that you think are good, and I'll check them out. I'm always open to explore the possibility of watching something, and if it catches my interest, then yeah, I'm down for it. Okay, all right, that's it. Bye. So the trailer I'm going to take a look at today is called Killers Anonymous, and it's got Jessica Alba and Gary Oldman in it, and this trailer came out May 15th, so haven't seen it in theaters. Don't know if it's going to be in theaters, maybe just a direct-to-video type thing again, but this looks like something I would probably enjoy, so I'm going to take a look at it.
This better be an emergency.
Like Gary Oldman.
I want you to know that I tried. It wasn't my fault.
Then what happened?
It's actually kind of a funny story.
Tell me what happened.
I'm trying to tell you. You ever have one of those days?
I'm having one of those days right now.
Looks like it's a little bit comedic.
You need someone who can listen.
Don't listen, nervous. You're in good hands.
Come on in. They don't bite.
Welcome to Killers Anonymous.
My name is Joe.
Hi, Joe.
It's like a support group for killers.
The last time you thought about killing someone.
Oh my gosh.
Right then, who'd like to go first?
The sinful priest.
We're all here because we're not all there.
The plot thickens.
The twisted doctor.
Sometimes you have to do harm in order to do good. I wanted to watch them die.
The crazy stepdaughter.
I want to talk about her.
I've got no idea who I am, Leo.
And I feel like I'm stuck on a rooftop with a bunch of dodgy Bond villains.
When you're in a room. Filled with killers. Who can you trust?
Nobody.
It's time.
Obviously.
Oh my goodness. This looks like fun.
This is just the beginning.
Welcome to Killers Anonymous, yo.
Killers Anonymous.
As I pointed that gun at my wife's face, I said, "Any last words, Heather?" And 3 hours later, I shot her.
Okay. That's funny. That's like type of humor I appreciate. It took her 3 hours to say her last words. How very typical for a woman, right? Oh my gosh. That was That's funny. I am going to have to find this one. This looks like a lot of fun, unless this is one of those situations where the trailer fools you and you just see the best parts in the trailer. Anyway, I'm going to have to check this out. If anyone has seen it, let me know what you think. Okay, that's it for now. Bye. Alrighty, so I'm done with my work for today, and I've been wanting to watch this trailer. Came out a few days ago, so maybe a week. I don't know. Came out. I think it was out at some point last week, maybe before then. Anyway, I've been wanting to watch this, so I'm going to check it out now. Looks like it's got this big ensemble cast, and so it's kind of cool. The person who directed it, am I not mistaken? No, this trailer has been out for a little bit, because I remember talking about it talking about the movie a couple weeks ago with someone, and I think they told me that Ryan Johnson directed this. So that's already got kind of a mark against it. But I'm going to check the trailer out, see what it's like.
I suspect foul play and I've eliminated no suspects.
I'm Detective Lieutenant Elliott, and this is Trooper Wagner. I just want to ask a few questions.
A lot of Ana de Armas.
Night of his demise.
I recognize her.
The family had gathered to celebrate
Oh
your
my
father's
gosh, she's
80th
done
birthday.
so many movies here now. I remember her from El Internado.
The party? Pre my dad's death? That was great.
Oh yes, it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to request that you all stay until the investigation is completed.
This is like what, a Agatha Christie type novel?
Why? Has something changed?
No.
No, it hasn't changed, or no, we can't ask.
I'm gonna live till I die.
You'd think one of his family
Killed. Is that what you're suggesting? Let it cry. I'm gonna take the
You all love twisting the knife into one another. Up your ass.
Oh, very nice.
Matter of fact, eat shit. How's that? Eat shit. Eat shit. Eat shit.
Oh.
Definitely eat shit.
This actually might be pretty good. He just needs to stay away from Star Wars.
You know something. Spill it.
I suspect foul play. I
Oh,
have
man.
eliminated no suspects.
I'm gonna live.
A lot of people in here. My goodness.
It's a twisted web. We are not finished untangling it, not yet.
What is this? CSI KFC?
Okay, that actually looks that looks like fun, I'll be honest. I try to withhold my annoyance at the fact of who the director is, but this does look pretty decent. So I actually might go check this out in theaters. It's yeah, okay, that looks cool. I'm glad I watched it and gave it a chance, sort of, kind of. I mean, I'll admit, when I heard that he was directing it, I was like, oh, I'm not interested. But I decided I would go ahead and watch it because maybe he's got better talents in other genres, and maybe this won't be screwed up too much. Anyway, okay, that's it for this one. Bye. Okay, so I wanted to get another trailer in before I called it quits for the night. And this one is called Night Hunter. It's a movie with Henry Cavill in it. Cavill. I really need to learn how to pronounce his name. Anyway, whatever. I like me some Henry Cavill. So I wanted to check this out. Just the title. I like the idea of the title. Sounds like something that's up my alley. So let's check this thing out.
You know when you're in bed and the lights are on. Can't see anything.
Horror movie? Maybe?
I chase. They live in well, good news over there.
What?
They found an unidentified DNA at that house.
Any good news?
It's your job to get inside his head.
Oh, I recognize that guy.
Where are the other girls?
This taking place in the U.S. or?
Why do I recognize him? He was a judge. He stepped
I
down
guess so.
I'm not surprised by what you're up against. The endless voice.
That
says, do it.
was nasty. Oh, Nathan Fillion.
He's been here since yesterday afternoon.
And was that Stanley Tucci? Yeah.
He's getting up. Predators take comfort in knowing that there are others out there just like them.
This looks good, y'all.
This is. You can never get away.
Ooh.
He's baiting you. And you fell for it.
I need more time.
I hope they don't give away too. It looks like they're giving away so much. No. Okay. So I'm liking the look of that. That's is very intriguing. I'm going to have to research this and find out if it's based on a book or something, and if so, I might like to listen to it. So yeah, don't know if I'd go see it in the theater. I can only go see but so many. It's, there's, if I went to see every single movie at theaters that intrigued me, I probably wouldn't have much money left. Anyway, so yeah, okay, let's see what it says about this. Let's see if it has any sort of information about a So it says the plot is a weathered lieutenant, his police force, and a local vigilante are all caught up in a dangerous scheme involving a recently arrested troubled man who's linked to years of female abductions and murders. Oh, okay, we do have a release date. Unless they showed it and I just had a brain fart or something. It says here August 15th. So yeah, and looks like it is classified as definitely as horror. Not just a mystery or thriller type, but a horror type. So cool, yeah. I'm going to be looking for this at some point. Okay, well, that's it. Bye. Okay, another trailer I'm going to watch. I'd never heard of this movie, and it's probably not going to go anywhere. It's probably not going to, I don't think it's going to have a wide audience, but looked interesting, so I'm going to check it out.
I need a color colored photograph of George Washington.
I'm looking for a globe of the Earth. Isn't there a life-size one?
I'm looking for a list of laws I can break that would send me back to jail for a couple of months.
Good morning, Nick.
Good morning, Mr. Goodson.
Must be really nice to have a job where you get to sit around and read all day.
It's all drunks and crazy people.
Sir, you're gonna have to put your clothes back on. Are you gonna do something about this?
Oh, I recognize
he's kind
her.
of ruining the song for me.
The homeless man was found dead outside the public library.
When it gets this cold, I don't know why they don't just let us stay here.
Mr. Goodson, I gotta talk to you.
There's not enough shelter for us people on the street.
Who is us?
Oh, so this is...
You could all come stay at your place.
There are a lot of cop cars.
this
Is everything
like
all right?
about
Patrons are staging an action.
homeless people staying in the library or something. I was hoping it was going to be some type of...
So now is probably not a great time to come and get my library card.
I thought it was going to be some type of a, like, mystery or thriller or something like that. That's mystery, thriller, action, adventure, horror. Those are my favorite genres. This is just like, looks like a character drama. Or maybe, I don't know, situational drama or whatever.
This is Detective Bill Ramsden. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to open that door.
They're not coming out of there.
Oh, Christian Slater.
I am not prepared to be in a standoff with a cop.
You're the one who's always like, vive la resistance.
This is bigger than riding the metro and getting organic food.
We're a public library, not a shelter for the homeless. Why do all this? For what?
Let them know that we still matter.
Oh, Jeffrey Wright.
Use it to get some food, maybe a room.
You're gonna offer me money and then tell me what to do with it? How do you know what I need?
Tell them this is a peaceful demonstration.
Look, why don't you just hand the phone to the guy that's doing all the talking? I don't want to talk to the police.
Okay, so, well, I don't know. It doesn't, I mean, it might be alright, possibly for a one-time viewing. It's not really anything that jumps out and grabs me as, I really would like to see this. I don't really care one way or the other. But I don't even know what the reviews are on this. Obviously, it's been out already, so I'm assuming it's somewhere on a streaming service and can be found, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it's okay. It doesn't look awful, but it doesn't look like anything that I feel necessarily compelled to watch. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a try someday if I find it. If I remember to even look for it in the future. So, okay. That's it. Bye. Okay, so I just saw this thumbnail of this trailer, and at first I thought, oh, it must be tied into the Kingsman series. And then I saw the thumbnail, looked at it a little bit more, and read the actors, sort of the little bit of the description, and I thought, no, it doesn't look like it. Still looks interesting just based on the thumbnail, this guy with a gas mask. And then my son told me that it is tied into the Kingsman. I guess like a prequel, maybe showing their origin story. So I'm going to go ahead and watch the trailer right now.
Throughout time, our people robbed and lied and killed until
Rasputin.
But that nobility never came from chivalry. It came from being tough and ruthless. Real power is not found running off to war. Real power lies in understanding who it is you're truly fighting. And how they can be defeated. I know you want to fight, but there are other ways of doing your duty. Come on.
Definitely is tied into it. So I wonder if the young guy in here is supposed to be a younger version of Colin Firth? Is that his name? I don't know. I have only seen the first Kingsman. It was fun, but I never got a chance to watch the second one. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not super... Oh, well, what's that? Oh, I'm not super invested into this series, but it does look fun. It might be something that I would be interested to check out in theaters. I find it kind of interesting that, I don't know why, it reminds me of, so Wonder Woman took place in World War I, and this is taking place in World War I. It's just kind of, it feels like some things are sort of like bringing us back to that time, because World War II has been so saturated already. Movies taking place in that time. It's kind of interesting that we're going back like 100 years now. No, then that can't be Colin Firth's character. That can't be his character, unless I'm completely clueless about something. Anyway, okay, that was it. Bye. Okay, so I was looking on YouTube, saw some trailers floating around, and this one caught my eye. It's called Crypto, and it says Kurt Russell, Luke Hemsworth in it. So the title itself is intriguing to me. I like Kurt Russell, I like Luke Hemsworth, so I'm going to check out this trailer. And this actually looks like this trailer was released back in March, so I don't know if this thing has just had a very limited short release or whatever, but maybe it's available streaming. We'll see. I'll check it out after. Oh, well, that was annoying. Hold on a minute. Jeez. Oh, Bitcoin stuff. Crypto. Derp. Cryptocurrency. Okay, I get it. Where's Luke Hemsworth? He's not here yet. Oh, Russia. Oh. It's the other Hemsworth. Get him confused with Liam. My gosh, I feel really stupid. This is the first time I've ever seen him in anything. Okay, so Hitman Redemption. That looks interesting. I feel like I want to check that out too. I am not super turned on about this film. I don't know. I went into this expecting to see the other Hemsworth boy. Surprised me that. Okay, whatever. That was a huge brain fart. Anyway, I don't know. Looks okay. I would not go to see this in theaters, personally. I have to kind of be picky and choosy about what I would go see in a theater. But anyway, I don't really have too much to add to this. It's not anything that's really reaching out and grabbing me or anything. Almost kind of reminds me of Black Hat, which I never completely finished watching, but it just reminds me of something like that, like financial business type cyber-ish stuff going on. I don't know. This might be something that I would have playing in the background while I'm working in my office or something. But okay, well, that one was not as entertaining as I thought it would be. Okay. Bye. Okay, so today's reaction video is going to be about a horror movie. I've never heard of this before. I just found it when I was looking through YouTube at different trailers, and this one's called Assimilate. I love horror movies. It's one of my favorite genres of films, so I don't even know exactly who's in this, so I'm just going to play it. First time ever watching this. See how it goes.
It's my dad. He's been acting really strange.
Oh, we got dolls. That's creepy.
Maybe it's like mass hysteria or something. Stuff? What is it? What the hell?
Oh, what is that?
Here's what we do now. First they bite me. Then they turn into you.
Oh.
I want to go with Kayla. We need to get Joey.
Yeah, Joey?
Almost like an Invasion of the Body Snatchers type.
Here, they'll send people to help.
That thing makes me itch. Okay. All right. Oh, Velociraptor. Oh, that looks interesting. I'm gonna have to watch these at a later time. Those look interesting too. It's not the worst horror movie trailer I've ever seen. Probably would not go see it in theaters. This would be definitely something that I would check out though, just because I like films like this. I don't know why. Half the more horror movies I watch are horrible, well, more than half probably. They're horrible, they have horrible endings, but I'm still drawn to them. I have no clue why, especially horror movies from the 70s and 80s. Those were like the best. I have no idea, something about the feel, the way they were filmed, the aesthetics, just the overall, I don't know even how to describe it, but yeah, this looks pretty interesting. That creature kind of made me itch. It's creepy. Okay, well, that's it for today. I'm definitely going to bookmark these other two on my list. Okay, bye. Okay, so I heard that the It trailer, It Part 2, Chapter 2 came out today. I have not seen it yet. I've been really wanting to see it, but I've waited because I had work to do. So I'm taking a little break and I'm going to watch this trailer. Hope it plays okay. The music. I think I need to turn it down. It's a little loud. Sorry. All right. There we go. I like that music. Really sets the mood. Okay, so I'm not a big, huge fan of Jessica Chastain, but I do think that she was a very good pick for this role. I also think that James McAvoy was perfect for the role that he was put in. I was kind of hoping to see Chris Pratt in here because I know there was all this rumor talk or something going on about him possibly being in here. I think he would have been awesome. But let me take a look at the others. Okay, seems like a good fit. He does too. I don't know about that other guy, but maybe. Oh man, he's so good in this role. His voice. I love that. I love that soundtrack. That's awesome. Oh, what? What is that? What is that? Is Chibi? Stop it. Is that supposed to be like his origin, like what he was before? That's interesting. I'm really looking forward to this. It's been way too long. 2 years? Dang. I wish they had just filmed both parts back to back, and then we could have just gone from 1 year to the next and seen, or maybe 6 months apart. That would have been awesome. Anyway, okay, well, I'm really excited about this movie. I'm definitely going to be seeing this one in theaters. Saw the first one in theaters twice. It was amazing. For some reason, I have not bought it for my DVD collection. I don't know why. I just haven't gotten around to it, but I'm going to at some point. It will be part of my physical DVD collection, not just digital. Okay, well, that's it for now. Got to get back to work. Coffee time, work. Bye. Okay, so there have been so many trailers that have caught my eye lately, and several good ones that came out today, and I didn't want to wait to watch them, so I decided to go ahead and get a few under my belt. The first one here, it's dated April 23rd, so it's probably already on demand or whatever, but this looked interesting. It's a comedy horror, the Velocipaster. Someone check this thing out. Oh gosh.
A troubled priest. How long has it been since your last confession?
Oh, it's been about 2 years. I do drugs, sell drugs, murder people.
Oh god. Oh, this.
A beautiful girl with a dark past.
Last night was amazing.
What are you talking about?
The time you turned into a dinosaur and ate someone.
Oh god.
You guys talk all the time about helping people. This might actually be the first time in your life you can.
By what? Killing people?
Yes.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
That's insane, Doug. God does not want people dead.
Okay, that's a little bit out there. That's crazy. I probably would watch it just for the heck of it. That's okay. I don't know exactly what else to make of that, except that's interesting. We'll see what I think if I ever get around to watching this thing. Okay, that's it for now. Bye. Okay, you guys. So today there was fun stuff that came out. There was the It trailer. There was the news about Terminator. And then I saw that there was a trailer for the next Top Gun movie. Now, I was never a huge fan of Top Gun, and still not really. It's an okay movie, and it's fun. To me, it was never really anything all that hugely special, but I'm intrigued about this. I'm very interested to see if it's going to still capture that same, I mean, obviously it won't because it's, what, 30-some years later, but it will be interesting to see if they can still have that same chemistry with everybody now older. I don't know who all else is coming back except for Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer. I saw some set pictures a few months ago, and poor Val Kilmer just was not looking, I hope he's doing okay, but he was just looking pretty frail and definitely not, you know, the way we all remember him back then. So I'm going to check this out, see what I think.
30+ years of service. Combat medals, citations. Only man to shoot down 3 enemy planes in the last 40 years. Yet you can't get a promotion, you won't retire. Despite your best efforts, you refuse to die.
That was a cool visual with the dust swirling symmetrically like that when the plane took off.
yet here you are. Captain. What is that? It's part of life's mystery, sir.
Okay, well, let's stop that. I didn't want it to go to the next one in the playlist. It almost feels like it was more of a teaser than an actual full-on trailer. I'm not so sure that that's necessarily a bad thing, because sometimes, a lot of times in movie trailers, they just give away way too much. So this just gives you a little bit of a taste. I didn't get a glimpse of Val Kilmer. I was hoping to. So I'm not sure exactly when this is coming out next year. Don't know if I'll see this in theaters, probably depending on reviews, critical / audience, but mostly audience reviews. I know that a lot of times I don't necessarily always agree with the official critics. Generally, my like or dislike of a film lines up more with audience ratings and reviews. So, well, okay, it's kind of intrigued by this, and maybe I'll check it out when it comes out. Okay, that's it for this one. Bye. Okay, you guys, so a lot of exciting stuff has been coming from San Diego Comic-Con, and one of the things that just was talked about today or released today was something that I already knew was probably going to happen, but it hadn't been officially confirmed. So I'm really, really super excited to see that it has been officially confirmed, and they put out this little teaser trailer. It's not going to show much. I have no doubt it won't show very much at all, but just kind of, I feel like it's going to be exciting to watch this and know it's coming. It's around the corner, and I'm really hoping that they do an excellent job with this, like they did with 2018. Halloween, the original Halloween, happens to be my favorite horror movie of all time. Not my favorite movie, favorite horror movie. And I was super, super happy with how Halloween 2018 turned out. I thought it was very well done, well written, well acted. The score was just phenomenal. Loved it, loved it. And so I'm really hoping that with the continuation that this is going to be something that's going to, well, the name of the last one does sound like it's going to be that there's going to be some resolution to it. So I hope that it doesn't devolve into some just ridiculousness like what happened with the other Halloween movies, starting from Halloween 2 and onward. 3 doesn't really count because that was a whole different thing. But anyway, y'all know what I mean. So I'm gonna watch this and get myself in the mood for some more Michael Myers next year, even though he petrifies me. I still love these movies. Well, I don't love the other ones. I watch them, but I like the series. I like the, y'all know what I mean.
You don't believe in the boogeyman? You should.
The saga of Michael Myers
That trailer voice
isn't over.
Okay.
On October 16th, 2020, Halloween kills.
I love that.
And on October 15th, 2021,
Happy Halloween, Michael.
Halloween ends.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. That's nice. I like that. That there's something about that. It just puts me in the mood. That shot of him standing there looking up at them in the 2018 movie, it gave me chills. I was just like, that is such a great shot. It just like so much in that. So that this really has me pumped. Really has me pumped. I will be there probably opening night, because this is one of those movies where it's just, I don't think I can wait. So we'll definitely look forward to this and hope that they can do as good of a job as they did with last year's version. And so yeah, this is great. All right, that's it. Bye. Alright, so this particular reaction is going to be to, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. This is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it had turned on the Dark Materials, but now it's something called Monos. So I'll go ahead and just play this one, because I've got a list of trailers and videos that I want to react to. So we'll just do this. I'll do Dark Materials in another video. Oh, this is kind of boring already. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, so yeah, no idea. That reminds me of a movie that I saw. Shoot, I can't remember the name of it. It was something about this girl and a group of her friends. They end up in the rainforest or something, and this cannibal tribe captures them. I don't think that's what it's about, but it sort of reminds me of that, the feel and everything to the trailer. No, this is not anything I'm particularly interested in. It's probably something I would play while I'm working if it just so happens to be up on a streaming service, but yeah, okay. You know, and I'm not even sure if this was in my playlist or not, if I just accidentally clicked on it. Okay, that's it. Bye. Okay, so now it's the I found the right trailer I was initially looking for in my other video. So this is for his Dark Materials. I have only seen portions of The Golden Compass. I don't know really anything about this series. I have not read the books. I haven't even fully watched the first movie. But just based on the little that I do know about it, it seems something that I would be interested in. So I'm going to check out this trailer and see. James McAvoy. Always like him. Oh, that girl. Girl from, okay, yeah. I'd heard that she was in this, I think. Oh, her. Crazy girl from Luther. It's so weird to hear her talking a lot in English, this little girl. Oh, a little animal. Oh. Oh yeah, the bear. Okay, well, this does look like something I would be interested to watch. I will probably try to go back and watch the movie, just so I can sort of get myself acclimated to the world and everything, and what it's about in general. I don't know how true the movie was to the books. I just remember a lot of uproar about a supposed anti-Christianity slant. Don't know enough about it to really comment on that, but that's one of the main things I remember from when the movie came out. And I had started watching it, but I didn't finish. Wasn't because I didn't like it, it was just because at the time I couldn't put full attention on it, and it was one of those movies that I wanted to put full attention on it. A lot of films that I watch are films that I just have playing while I'm working, and I can sort of pay attention to it, but if it's something that I really want to pay attention to, then I have to not be working at the time. So anyway, okay, yeah, this looks good. I wonder if this is supposed to be a limited series. Is it going to be like a mini series like Chernobyl, or is it going to be something that has multiple seasons? I guess I could find the answer to that by just doing a little bit of research. So, okay, well, that's it for that one. Bye. Okay, so I recently found out about this new show that was on HBO that intrigues me for a couple of reasons. One is the subject matter. I like supernatural-ish type stories and things like that. And the second was that it was Spanish language. And es que estoy tratando de mejorar mi español y necesito comprender más, así que me gusta mirar shows y películas en español. So I was saying that I'm trying to improve my Spanish, so I like to watch shows and movies in Spanish. This one caught my eye, so I'm going to check out the trailer because I've never seen it before. I wish they wouldn't put subtitles. I'd like to try to see if I can understand what they're saying.
Hacemos algo real para gente que realmente lo necesita. Carnal, es la chamba que me ha estado ofreciendo.
La embajadora quiere que fijamos una abducción.
¿Qué tal si le atrapamos dentro de un espejo? Como un espejo embrujado. Exacto.
Okay.
Andrés, prométeme que no estás haciendo algo raro y fantasmagórico. Yo confío en que tus prioridades cambiarán una vez que estemos casados. Tenemos un imperio de chocolates para dar. Hay algo misterioso dentro de él.
Oh, that's a cool shot. I like that.
I'm having a really bad day today.
La única forma de que esto salga es estando juntos.
¿Cuánto nos van a pagar? Tú pones la sonrisa, yo pongo los colores.
Mrs. Santos, I have a special delivery for you. This is my nephew.
Oh, Lord. Oh, God.
He was decapitated by a possessed child. There's going to be an exorcism for him.
Excelente. Mi público va a amar.
Oh, this is kooky. Los is cookies, what they should have called. Los is cookies. Oh, Lord. Okay. This is quirky. Kooky too, but quirky as well. That's interesting. I'm not sure if it will capture my attention as much as I was thinking that it would, because it seems, well, it might, but I like darker stuff. This definitely is got some comedy added to it, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it works just fine. I just tend to gravitate more towards dark. But I probably will check it out just to try to get my my ears, you know, just Spanish listening practice basically is why I might check it out sometime. So, okay, well, has anyone watched this show? Is it any good? I haven't looked at any reviews about it or anything, so I'm curious. Okay, well, all right, well, that's it for now. Bye. Nos vemos. So this next video or trailer that I want to watch is called The Boys, and it's an Amazon Prime, a new Amazon Prime series. I had never heard of this thing until I was either on Twitter or I was on YouTube, and I saw Grace Randolph's video about this. I guess she had watched no, maybe it was a review of the actual show. I guess she's seen it or something like that. Anyway, she called this The Avengers meets Breaking Bad or something along those lines, and she described it as pretty much the perfect show. So that was interesting to me. So I decided that I wanted to check out this trailer, which I'm having a feeling I'll probably also be watching this at some point too, because, well, I guess it depends on what I think of the trailer. Let's see.
People love superheroes. They swoop out of the sky to save the day.
Oy.
People love that cozy feeling that superheroes give them.
Oh my gosh. No.
Deepest condolences to Robin's family. She just stepped in the middle of the street.
She was a half step off the fucking curb. Now, come on.
Man.
Don't get upset.
Soups lose hundreds of people each year to collateral damage.
Is that Carl Urban? Yes, it is.
They're all like that? All of them. Yeah. Pardon my French. Fuck those fuckers. I got the boys together.
Oh my goodness.
To do what?
Spank the bastards. We're Robin.
And then
Lacing the shoes, I'm on the move. I got so much to prove.
It's suicide to go after the soups.
We can use help stuffing them.
excuse me. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just having a bad day. It's a work thing.
Oh.
I'm supposed to be this hero idol symbol, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Oh, I've seen her.
She can help us. She's a soup, just like the rest of them.
You're wrong about her.
Just remember who your friends and who your enemies are.
They just declared war.
Oh, is that Elizabeth Shue? Kind of looks like her.
You can't do this. You don't have the fight. You never have.
The heroes are not really so heroic in this particular show.
This kid is full of surprises. Well, well, well. It's not what it looks like. I thought we had an understanding.
I know you're trying to be tough, but
Oui.
Superheroes.
Okay, that looks very, very interesting. Different twist, obviously, that the heroes are not the heroes. They're actually the bad guys, sort of, kind of, I don't know. Has anyone seen this yet? I mean, is it even out yet? I mean, just because Grace Randolph saw it doesn't mean it's out already for the general public. I guess it would help if I looked at the more of the description information. No, it's almost out. Comes out July 26th. I will be adding this to my watch list. Okay, that's all for now, folks. Bye. I will be the first to tell everybody that I don't know the first thing about the Witcher series. Well, I mean, I know it's a game. I know it involves this dude with long white hair. That's it. I don't know anything else about it. It's not a game I would be interested to play. I don't really care for games like that. I prefer more the adventure point and click, like Gabriel Knight, Broken Sword, things like that. That's the type of game I prefer. But I've always felt like The Witcher would be something I would be interested to watch if it were a movie or a show. I would probably even be interested to listen to the books, and I do know another thing, is that it's a series of books as well. So I would be interested to listen to that. Sounds like it would be right up my alley. So I heard that the Witcher trailer came out the other day, and I am going to take a look at it. And I'm really curious about this. I had seen a screenshot or, you know, a still of Henry Cavill, whatever, in his getup. Not so sure how I feel about the white hair. It's so obviously a wig or something. I mean, just, I'm not sure how well he'll be able to pull that off, but let's see. Let's check out the trailer.
I remember hearing stories about witches.
That didn't look too terrible from the back.
Is it true what they say?
That doesn't look too bad right there. The way it blends in looks natural.
Elves are the original sorcerers of the continent. When humans and monsters arrived, elves taught humans how to turn chaos into magic. And then
It's about elves.
the humans slaughtered them.
Chaos is the most dangerous thing in this world. But without control, chaos will kill you.
So that's all life is to you? Monsters and money?
It's all it needs to be.
Good Lord, is he looks so much more buff than he looked in Superman. Good Lord.
Yennefer, imagine the most powerful woman in the world. Do you have what it takes?
She's why they came. You can't outrun destiny just because you're terrified of it. It's coming.
Monsters.
I can't do this without you.
No matter what you choose, you'll come out bloody.
Oh, am I? Oh, okay. All right. So that definitely is something that intrigues me. I do not know how faithful to the source material this is going to be, or nor have I read anything about any sort of reaction to it. I don't know if it's even, I don't even know when this thing is coming out, but it's definitely up my alley. Henry, it looks very convincing as someone who is a force to be reckoned with. He looks very powerful. The wig doesn't look as bad as I remember from the still shot I saw earlier. It looks more organic. It looks more natural. So yeah, I will definitely be adding this to my to-watch list. Is it coming out on the big screen at all? Or is it just going to be released directly to Netflix? This looks like it would be something that would be a lot of fun to watch on the big screen. I admit I came into this very much blind to a lot of the details about it, so maybe I will do some more reading up on it afterwards. But yeah, all right, I like this, and look forward to watching it at some point, whether it's on the big screen or small. I will be checking this one out. Okay, adios, bye. So this next trailer that I'm going to check out, and this is a lot of fun actually watching all these different trailers. There have been so many that have come out. It's called The Young Cannibals. It's a horror movie, and don't know anything about it. It's probably already been released on streaming. What was the date here? It was, yeah, April 23rd. I'll bet it's probably somewhere. I might be wrong. Maybe it is supposed to be a theatrical release. Don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to check this sucker out. Devilworks. Bad Taste Pictures. I like that name. That's awesome.
What if we decide to go on a hike? We have to get somewhere in a hurry. We're at a campsite in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, an English film. I like it already.
Conrad asked you to tie yourselves up. What? Try yourselves up. It's a simple request.
Listen carefully, because I'm only going to say this once.
It's a creepy request.
I want to hear it. There's something in these woods.
This reminds me of The Walking Dead. Well, everybody on their knees.
And I'm not speaking metaphorically. Now that you've eaten my burger, it's after you.
Oh God! Okay. Don't eat hamburgers, folks. It's a lesson. Just kidding.
For heaven's sake, Pippa's missing. I swear we're walking in circles. There's something in the woods.
The young cannibals. What? It's going to be something behind him. He's going to turn around. It's right there. Yeah. Oh, yes. That's something I will watch. If it was in theaters, I wouldn't go see it in theaters. But if this thing shows up on my streaming services somewhere, I will be watching it. It's probably going to end horribly. It looks interesting to me, but I'm a little bit different. I don't know. I like horror. I mean, I watch horror all the time. And so, yeah. That's cool. All right. Okay, well, if anybody's watched it, let me know what you think, especially if you like horror, because not everybody does. So someone who doesn't like horror would watch it and think it's awful, but someone like me might like it. But I have a feeling it probably has a crappy ending, like most horror. Anyway, okay, that's it for now. Bye. So the next trailer I'm going to watch is something called Trespassers. I think it said here that the trailer came out mid-June, so don't know what the status of this is. It's a horror film, so obviously I have to check it out. Okay, here we go.
Hello.
That's a cool house.
We're here for the noon check-in.
That looks like the same house that another movie I saw took place in.
You're an amazing photographer. I've been a movie since college.
You were definitely right about this being a dream.
What's the plan, Joey boy? We're gonna go find some weird strip clubs or something?
Never mind. Just wanna forget that the world exists for a bit. Enjoy the dream while it lasts.
Why is it someone be?
Pretty formulaic.
I don't know, I can't see who it is.
What? No, don't answer.
Don't answer the door, you dummy.
I am so sorry. My car broke down just down the road, and I was wondering if I could just use the phone really quick.
You don't want to come in? Why don't you go fix it, Hans? I want us to go about 5 minutes into the closed.
One call. Yep, just me and 4 of my lovely new friends. We'll be here.
What's going on?
I learned the hard way. Sometimes you just can't stop what's coming.
It's kind of almost like what was that movie where the people came in the house with Liv Tyler in it?
Why are you hurting us?
There's no moral order. Just this. Can my violence conquer yours? One.
No, please. No.
What is the deal with these people?
Okay, well, there doesn't feel like there's anything really special that's going to reach out and grab me. This is obviously something I will. Oh, it's Firuza Balk. I knew that girl looked familiar. I will watch it at some point. It's nothing that really grabs me. This almost seems like a remake of. I mean, I've never actually seen this movie completely, but what was the movie with Liv Tyler and where the people came, The Strangers? Is that what it was called? Something like that, where the people came in the house and they just did it just because there was no specific motive other than that. This sort of reminds me a little bit of that. I might be very wrong. Maybe that was a targeted attack. Who knows? I won't know till I watch it. And I don't know when this will be available to watch. But yeah, this looks kind of like, you know, pretty formulaic horror movie, which of course I will have to check out. Okay, that's it, y'all. Bye. So there's another horror / crime movie I'm going to check out here. Well, not the movie, the trailer. It's called Witnesses, and when is it? The trailer came out a few days ago. Doesn't say anything here about release date or anything like that. Let's see. Maybe the trailer will inform us. So let's see.
When? Why did you want to come out and audition?
I was walking through the hallways and I saw that they were auditioning for your film. So I came out because I love horror.
Okay. Oh, is this going to be one of those reality?
Don't delete anything and don't turn the camera off. Always keep recording. Don't stop recording. Why? Because half of our grade is documenting the film, man. How did you feel about the thing?
Not crazy about these types.
Yeah, we're actually casting a short for class.
It's pretty rare that they're actually decent to me. It's pretty rare that they are compelling to me.
We're here. What do you mean we're here? This is awesome.
Oh, dear.
One of the things you badass. We're doing precisely what you said not to do.
This trailer's boring me. Can you tell?
What's the big deal? Why?
No, I'm tired.
Listen.
I'm not feeling this one.
I found drug processing lab. Looks to be hundreds of kilos of cocaine.
Okay, so we know they're all going to die. What's the point? Okay. Okay, September. So, you know when it's coming out. Oh yeah, so this is another one of those found footage types that are generally, I've never really cared too much for them. I was never a big fan of the Blair Witch Project or any of the Paranormal Activity movies. I'm just not, I don't know why. I do not know why they just don't grab me. Like, I feel like, I wouldn't say like I feel like they should, but they just don't grab me like other types of movie productions do. There has been maybe one, no, maybe there were two that were okay. I thought they were pretty well done, but as a whole, this is not something that I would watch. And if I was surfing through different options to look at on streaming services, and if I found this and I started playing it and saw what it was, or if I read the summary and they talked about it was a found footage film, I would I would hit the back button and just go find something else. So if I do watch this, it won't be anything that I'm gonna look for. Maybe I'll just press play if I see it and there's nothing else better, or maybe I'll just go to like themoviepooper.com or Wikipedia and find out what happened just for the heck of it. So, okay. Well, so much for that one. I was thinking this one might be pretty cool, but nope, not so much. Alright, well, that's it for now. Bye. I've been waiting all day to watch this, ever since I heard that it came out. And what I'm talking about is the Zombieland 2 trailer. It dropped today. I'm really looking forward to watching this. It has been freaking forever since the first Zombieland. I had to look it up. I knew it had been a while, but I couldn't remember exactly how long. 2013. So, doggone. 6 years. Quite a while. So, I know there's been a lot of buzz about this. And I know it's been floating around YouTube. I've seen a couple of reaction videos floating around. Haven't watched them because I want to watch this for the first time right here, right now. Let's go.
It's time to nut up or shut up.
Oh my goodness. Looks like it's going to be just as much fun as the first one. Oh, the White House. Oh my goodness. Oh man.
Oh God. Hey, Possum,
Sorry, just you in that chair.
I think they would have made a damn fine president.
You would have brought a real dignity to the office.
You're welcome, America.
Welcome to Zombieland.
Oh goodness.
It's about more than just survival. We were a family. Dysfunctional, sure, but what family isn't?
Merry Christmas! What would you like, little girl?
I'd really like for you to stop calling me little girl.
Do you know what I would want?
I don't give a shit what you
It felt so good to be on the movie.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Hi, I'm Columbus.
Madison.
This is Tallahassee.
Hey, Poplar. Is this your dad?
Who's that girl? I've seen her. Oh god.
I forgot the seatbelt rule.
Oh, so she knows the rules?
I told her just a few of them.
73. I read there more. You're cute. I liked it.
My sister is gone. She picked up the boy. He's from Berkeley.
Berkeley!
Weed. Weed.
Do I look like the type of person that would have weed?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have nothing against hippies. I just want to beat the shit out of them. We're gonna go get her. Be right on.
He's perfect in this role. He's absolutely perfect in this role.
You first. My name's Tallahassee.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh my goodness.
Okay, is it me or does he kind of remind you of...
I don't like you. At all.
I think you double parked. Or more perpendicular parked. Hope we don't get a ticket.
What is going on?
It's like,
Hello, everyone.
oh my goodness. It's like they're doubles. That's funny. That's funny. Rosario Dawson, yeah, okay. This movie's going to be hilarious. When is it coming out? What is the release date for this thing? Let's check it out. It's not telling us. I'm sure that information is easy to find, and I shall look it up when I'm done here. Okay, well that was fun, and I did not see the first one in theaters, but I wish I had.
And so maybe I will rectify that problem with Zombieland 2. And alright, so yeah. I can see why there was a lot of excitement about this today. It looks hilarious. Freaking hilarious. I'm gonna love it. Okay, that's it. Bye.